Hello and welcome back to Opus Magnum on the HogPlay channel. Special Amaro. A well-known distiller created a special Amaro liquor to commemorate Lady Clara Soria's birthday. Since only 70 cases were made, it quickly became one of the rarest vintages of any beverage produced in recent memory. Later, the recipe was claimed to have been stolen by a thief who attempted to make a deal with a rogue alchemist to set up a rival distillery, but before production could begin, it was stolen again. Eventually, multiple copies of the recipe, each claiming to be the genuine item, were circulated, leading to general confusion and many cases of off-brand Special Amaro. Reproduced here is what I believe is the genuine article. Central to the distillation process is the belief that by taking a fine essence, breaking it down into its smaller elements, and reassembling it as a flavor, a flavor becomes all the more exquisite and pure. I am unsure that this process really affects the flavor, and distillers so insist, but I shall leave matters of taste to the reader. Okay, so this really is the same item, isn't it? Okay. What? Separate chambers. Yeah, okay, I thought this might happen. Okay. Okay, let's think through this. We assemble this thing one by one. There's a circular structure, so certainly we kind of should be able to grab it here, I guess, and then move it around that way, and by moving it over this thing, which is impossible. So step one becomes, no, we have to rotate this. Right? We can only rotate this if this is exactly in the center. So right here we should be able to rotate this. Let's just see if that's right. Let's just grab it and rotate. Now I'm talking about pivoting when I'm talking about rotating. No, I did talk about rotating. Yeah, I don't know, I just constantly confuse the two. Yeah, see, it spins around and around. Okay. So what we want to do is like spin it over a thing that disassembles it. To do so, this has to be one of the walls though. So that is why we cannot do that. We might be able to find some way to put it in so we can take it out and then spin it. For this to make any sense at all, we would have to have a free center. Nope. Just no. Just no. No. Okay, so we can't spin it around. It appears to be that simple. So what else is there? Move it around? I guess so. Spinning would have been great, but it's not in the cards. So if you pull it in that way, yeah, it moves this way. Okay. I will have to be able to move this around, right? Because that's not enough, so... At least by that much. Okay, so we grab it, pull it in, and that's our first piece. So one at that point, one starts here and lets go of nothing. Then grabs that, rotates twice and resets. At which point we will have to think about how we assemble it. Okay, so over here will be an arm and it will grab something. And that something is in here. Okay. So which end are we assembling? We're grabbing the Vitae end. So we actually want to go to the right. Okay, so 3 grabs it. Rotate twice, reset. Okay, how do we get the Vitae now? So we have it like that. So the next thing is move in plus direction, pivot. One is the one that took it away. So on here, plus direction, pivot makes the next piece, which one will grab, rotate, rotate, drop, and I don't even know if that works. Yeah, it doesn't. Pivoting is not in the cards. Can we pivot first? No, we can never pivot. Extend, pivot, retract. What happens there? Oh, it's extend pivot. I don't need to retract. We're done. Okay, no, this is the also not necessary. It was extend rotate. No, pivot. It's pivot. Okay. So the next thing that comes in here is it's being dropped about here, so we can just do the same motion again. That just moves it in here. Okay, let's play this so I have a fresh screenshot of what's next. Okay, stop. Now I can look at the ghosts. Okay, so what we want to do now I think we pivot again. So pivot and move in plus direction. After one has taken it, we pivot, move in plus direction. And then one can take the next slice. And this part can like move that on there. Okay, stop. We need to get rid of one of these. So we'll pivot. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will... No, we have it here. This arm is misleading. We'll pivot by 1. By 2 actually. By 2. We pivot arm 2 by 2. Right after arm 1 is finished. That gives us a salt here. Arm 1 grabs the salt and lays it to the right here. Then we pivot back. Can do that immediately actually. No, we can't rotate in here, I think. Can we? Did I just mess something up? Might be because we're here. If we rotate from that position by 1, no, we contract and we move to plus. And plus. Yeah. And then arm 2 resets, because arm 2 is done and the new reagent spawns. Okay, now arm 1 grabs this final ingredient. Just grab it. Do the same thing. Okay, and when it is here, it's being grabbed by arm 3 on the other side and moved into this chain where it is now. So the next thing we need is a salt, and there's one salt just a little bit further up, which you'll have to grab? Where's grab? Yeah, grab, retract. And once it is on the other side, do the same thing with this salt than we did with everything else. Now there's a specialty though, and that is this salt over here. If I move this here, can I do anything with this structure without crashing? Yeah, I would have to move it in here, but that will not be in the cards. Let's just look how will it look. And does anything crash so far? Oh, I can't move this that far. Stop. Wait, which arm was that? Arm 1? No. You're good. You're good. It's arm 2. Because I can't move it over this hole right here. So the only way, so this structure sits like that. The only way it can go is this way. And after that it can go that way. And I mean the salt has to be up here, so maybe we can find a way how it will end up here. Arm 3 doesn't have to reset. That's arm 1. Arm 3 doesn't have to reset. So we let go. And it's here now. So we rotate 2 further to the right. We grab it, we push it. So now it sits here. Yeah, it sits here now. And then this arm resets. I think this arm is actually done. Yeah, so what we need is, we need to push this one out of the way. Well, arm 1 can surely grab this one over here and start moving it. 3, reset. Yeah, so there will be another arm up here. And this arm needs to be highly mobile. And I think we just do that. Arm 4 syncs up by resetting. So once arm 3 has put the structure over here, arm 4 needs to grab it and just push it down a bit, because when we move with the salt over this side, we have to make sure that it doesn't connect prematurely. Okay, so we drop it here, go back, rotate clockwise, move to the left, extend, grab, retract, move to the right. Now it's here, so counterclockwise twice. Lay it down. Extend. Grab. Retract. extend, reset. Reset everything and we're done. And that is supposed to make it all taste better. A more pure form. Amaro. I can see how it works. Marvelous. Well, I guess if you disassemble it and assemble it, if anything's slightly off and there are things in there which can't work, you would just jam the engine. So in a way, I can see how this would make it more pure in terms of being just one thing. But the question is, would that be more tasty, or is a mixture of things tastier than one pure thing? I would go for the mixture of things, because that's what my tongue tastes when we go out into nature and eat things from trees. I don't think there's a single tree with fruit in the city. I don't think there is. Like, I'm used to it because I come from the countryside, but yeah, in here, then none of these. But there's a shop where you can buy fruit, which is great. So maybe I'll do that. See you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.